This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to be joined by Viddal Riley here in Manchester. Viddal, it's fight week, it's your UK debut, it's something which I imagine you've waited a long time for. How does it feel to finally be here?
Listen, I'm just ready to go. As I said, I've done a lot of media. I do more media than most because of who I am, so it makes me have to talk and it makes me have to keep building and promoting. But that's done now, man. We're a few days away from the fight. I just want to show what these do. I know I can talk. Everyone knows I can talk. It's just time to fight.
It's interesting you say you've got to keep talking. You've got that. Everybody knows who you are through your exploits outside of boxing. Does that correspond into the boxing world? Do your followers follow your career in boxing, or do you feel you have to get a different fan base to cross over to both?
Yeah, I think I got a mixture when it comes to boxing. I've got people who want to see me fail because no one wants to believe that you can have a life and be a boxer. And there's people that come from that community where they know I have a life and they want to see me succeed even more. So I think there's a mixed crowd when it comes to supporting my boxing career, and that will always be the case. It's never going to be one way. I understand that. I don't care about that. But I just need the general narrative to know he's serious.
Is that something you're keen to kind of put your mark on then, to let everybody know that now you're fully concentrating on your boxing career, you want to go on to achieve your goals and your ambitions within the sport?
Yeah, it's a byproduct of performances. By performing a certain way, people paint a certain narrative. Because I've done the social thing, people painted that narrative. So me being in the ring often, me performing often, it helps with that narrative, and that's what it's time to build now. I built one side, I built it excellently. I've shown people whatever I put my mind to, I can kill it. And I'm putting my mind into the ring now as well.
For a card to make your UK debut on, it can't get much bigger than Khan-Brook. So with that in mind, Viddal, do you want to not just look good, but you want to impress? You want to maybe get that stoppage victory and really announce yourself to that UK scene?
Yeah, listen, I want to get an emphatic victory. You can beat someone for 6 rounds and not finish them off and still look great. And you can knock someone out in a fight and still not look great. Do you know what I mean? It's about having a good performance. That's what I'm focusing on, and I'm not overthinking it, man. I just know what I've got to do. I've been boxing since I was a little kid. I just have to have my brain switched on, and what flows.
You mentioned up on stage that cruiserweight scene domestically is thriving at the minute. Everybody knows about your past exploits as an amateur. You've overcame the current European champion Chris Smith as well. How far off do you feel you will be until you're able to start putting your name in and amongst those guys in the pro ranks?
I don't think it'll be very far, but we have to see how it goes. I personally don't think that. I think I get a few fights going, I get that experience building, and then these fights are the ones that would be suggested to me. I did beat Chris in the amateurs, but I don't want to live off the amateurs. I don't want to live off the past and keep having to go back to that. Yeah, it happened, but we're in present day now. He's the European champion. I'm not. I'm the 4-fight novice. So roles switch, and we're going to need to update our successes and keep that going.
Viddal, on the main event on Saturday night, what are your thoughts?
I think Brook wins between rounds 7 to 10. It can go the other way. It honestly is a 50-50 fight, but that's my prediction. I'm sticking to it.
But I'm curious, we've mentioned about kind of a crossover side to things. We know Jake Paul's entered the boxing world. He actually fights a cruiserweight, as you know. Would you ever entertain it? Because he said he wants to fight a boxer, so...
This is not about Jake Paul. This weekend is not about Jake Paul. This is not about me talking about YouTube boxing. I'm not here to offer my opinion this week on YouTube boxing. If you want that, you can go to my YouTube channel. I'm here to promote myself. I'm here to talk about real boxing, and that's it.
So you have obviously no interest in that type of stuff?
I have nothing to say on it. Honestly, I just know that he's doing well. He's been doing well since the day I heard of him, and I'll just leave it at that.
So Viddal, for yourself, and what is the plan as this year progresses?
Be active. The plan's to be active. There's no concrete path, there's no concrete thing, but it's to be active. And the more I'm in the ring, the less people have to say that I'm a social guy instead of a fighter. So it's just about activity.
Right, Viddal, just before I let you go, final word to yourself. What would you like to say to all of the fans who will tune in and watch you on Saturday night?
Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching to see me lose, thank you. If you're watching to see me win, thank you. Because it all counts. It's still the same pay-per-view, so thank you very much.
Viddal, I appreciate your time. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.